What's up guys, and welcome to the very first episode of my FIFA 22 career mode. Yes, the wait is over, FIFA 22 has dropped and I am so excited for my first career mode. So yeah, starting off my FIFA 22 career mode, we'll be using Brentford this season. Of course, Brentford the Bees, newly promoted to the Premier League. They're a 3.5-star team, starting off with the lowest rated team in the Premier League. The team with the lowest budget, just around 16 to 20 million pounds to work with. It's going to be a difficult challenge this season, but I'm really looking forward to it. It should be tough, and there are a couple of really decent players in this side as well. None better than this man, Ivan Toney, the shocker, of course. Super excited to use him once again. I thought we need to get a goal in the Premier League, and 12 minutes in, we get it. And who's the guy that gets it? Was it a shocker? No, it wasn't. Ivan Toney scores our first Premier League goal, and you best believe I was shaking like crazy. With 3 minutes to go, we won ourselves a corner after Niambe storming run down the right-hand side, and Toney, the star, the saviour, the shocker, it just had to be him. I couldn't believe it. I talked about it in a Watford game. Oh, it's so hard to score goals in this FIFA. It's really difficult. But then heading into this game, I don't know what happened, man. I don't know whether I was feeling aggressive or just knowing what was at stake heading into the game. But I was like, no, not this time. We managed to get it clear, and from that, we go on a break. De Silva to Henry and Buemo. Back to Rico Henry, who outpaces Jack Stevens down left-hand side. He's got Toney the back stick, and Wiss is there as well. Rolls it through, Toney bangs it top corner, and Ivan, the shocker, Toney, picks up the match ball. But our final signing, fifth and final signing of today's episode to kickstart Season 2 was this guy, and definitely the most exciting of the lot. Gutiérrez. Yes, this is a young Uruguayan striker. He's only 19 years old, 76 overall. He's got the showing great potential tag, and Roberto is a physical monster with some great technicals already. There's also a shocking revelation as well, and it's got nothing to do with Ivan Toney. Yeah, if you read the title of today's episode, you saw this was coming. Where are my youth players? I've lost my youth academy. They've all just walked off. The Gutiérrez, though, got to show you the stats here. 5 goals in 4 games for Roberto, and I got a nickname for this guy already, the goal machine, because he literally cannot stop scoring. 5 in 4? That's more than 1 in 1. Obviously, well done, basic maths. Great storming run from Henry down the right, taking it from just inside his own area. But the assist, and you guys know I'm a sucker for a nice assist. Oh, that is glorious. And his stoppage time was Ivan Toney tries to outpace Ryan Fredericks down the left-hand side. We had one late chance to win the game here as Toney turns Dawson, bends one and scores an absolutely brilliant goal to win it with the final kick of the game. Runs all the way to celebrate with me and the boys on the bench. It's the goal of the series by the shocker. Who else was it going to be? Ivan Toney wins the game with the final kick, and it's an absolute beauty. And so for our following game, West London derby, Fulham away. Oh, controversy! 18 minutes in, the boos ringing around Craven Cottage. I had no idea what happened here. And look at Gutiérrez going to the fans and telling them to shut up in the home end. I had no idea what happened here. I just saw the through ball go straight to Rodak. Gutiérrez slid in, and Rodak just lost the ball. He just dropped the ball. Gutiérrez alive, pounces on it like a fox and turns it in. But even so, Gutiérrez makes it 1-0. Toney missed a chance to make it 2. But Roberto, the villain in this game, once again celebrating right in front of the home fans as we go 2-0 up, and you can hear the fans cheat. Brian and Buemo slides through Gutiérrez, beats Tim Ream, and oh, just stop it. Roberto, the goal machine, the boos ringing around Craven Cottage. He might be loved at Brentford, but not in this part of West London. Buzzing with that West London derby. Lost our last 3 games, haven't had a clean sheet in several, and Roberto Gutiérrez comes to Craven Cottage and bags his first hat-trick in professional football. And let's just say, controversial circumstances. Oh, that first goal should have been disallowed. It should have been disallowed. We'll take the little bit of luck. I made it rain once again. 3 minutes after the restart, Tony rolls through Stanley, and oh yeah, Ashley Young, fan favourite with Aston Villa, but his nephew scored his first goal in professional football against them. Released by the Aston Villa Academy in the summer, they said he wasn't going to be as good as his uncle, but Stanley Young drills in his first in pro football, and of course, fitting it comes against the club that released him. First scorpion kick goal of the series, and it's Roberto Gutiérrez. It was a really good game though. You know, despite there being nothing to play for, both teams are really going for it. And yes, with 6 minutes to go, I got one chance with him in the entire game. I got one chance. This was it. And of course he took it. Ivan Toney with goal number 33. And there it is, the record for Toney. But in the second half, still leading by 1. We're in complete control. So I thought if I don't do anything stupid, we're going to see this game out pretty comfortably. And that's why right before the hour mark, Roberto Gutiérrez sees red and gets the first red card of the series. Nothing really to report in a second until with 18 minutes to go. Oh my goodness gracious me. Stanley Young with the goal of the series. And no surprise, he's mobbed by most of the squad as well. This is absolutely brilliant. It's not the first amazing goal he scored for us, but to me, this is the goal of the series. What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 51, and today we're returning with, finally after 4.5 years, the wait is over. Our first ever cup final of the series. Yes! We're going down the right hand side. It's where we're getting our joy. It's Tony, it's Jesse, in behind Josh Tyman. Can he get away from Wilmot? Oh, it's an absolute thriller! It's an absolute cracker! Jesse Lingard! Brentford champions, it's our first piece of silverware. Get in! There's Roberto Gutiérrez wins the golden boot. The Lookman's cross across the goal, deflected over the bar for a corner. And from that corner, Tony with the ball to Anthony, turns it in, and in stoppage time, what a thriller for our Champions League debut. And I'm just sitting here thinking, who's the hero in this Brentford team? Is it Roberto or is it Ivan? Because I genuinely don't know. And in the final minute of normal time, as the clock ticks over to 90, we had one last chance to level it. Young off the bench, outpaces Emerson, rolls it across, and Gutiérrez missed it. Gutiérrez missed it. Last chance of the game, it's a brilliant ball, Galaxy caught out, second to it, and Roberto Gutiérrez with the easiest chance of the game puts it wide. A nice little interplay down the right hand side with Lamptey and Gutiérrez, so Tariq roll past his man, finding Buemo, one extra pass he's Gutiérrez, and after his sitter, his howler in Munich, in stoppage time that cost us a draw, he makes amends here and makes it Brentford 1, Bayern 1. We still need another, and 50 minutes in, oh, redemption for Roberto Gutiérrez, the goal machine. With 36 minutes to go, there was still plenty of time for either team to win it in normal time. 5 minutes later, and Buemo rolls him through. And Gutiérrez gets the ball out of his feet, bends it past Galaxy, and shows he is the best striker in Europe under the age of 23. And after a crazy first half, it was so action-packed, in the second half, there was very few chances to report until with 6 minutes to go, we came on the counter, and Josh Da Silva makes it Barcelona 1, Brentford 4, as we were well on our way to a famous win at the Nou Camp. With 2 minutes to go, we had one late chance, as indeed he finds Niambe, a great through ball, releases Jesse Lingard, oh, who scores an absolutely audacious chip against the side he rejuvenated his career with. So at half-time I thought, do you know what, in the dressing room, let's just go for this, shall we? I'd rather lose the game 2-3-0 by going for it than go out with a whimper and lose it 1-0. And 5 minutes after the restart, if there was one man that was going to get the message, it was him. We can get back in this game. We can lead this game. Let's be brave. We're a 5-star team now. And 12 minutes after the restart, Tony denied, but back to Henry, who crosses to the back stick, and who's getting up? It's Niambe! Right Ryan Niambe scores his first goal in 5 years, and Brentford come from behind to lead. So Dortmund still led, but to me, I thought we should have been on level terms. I was absolutely fuming, and just a few minutes later, isn't football cruel at times? Unbelievable. Sometimes you just don't get the luck. I was in the 4th official's ear fuming, and he was having none of it. Dortmund 2, Brentford 0. But I thought, hey, listen, we had the ball in the back of the net. Yes, it was chalked off. We can do it once again. And 6 minutes later, get in! So 5 minutes after the restart, as we were still leading on aggregate, I thought, you know what? I can't stop Haaland and I can't stop Dortmund. I've just got to keep on attacking and being really brave. 6 minutes after the restart, Tony rolls it across the Bremo! And in stoppage time, all hands on deck. Brilliant tackle by Tuanzebe, and Henry just launches it long. You know, I always play out from the back, but at this point I was thinking, just get the ball down the pitch as far as you can. And after that, it's picked up, but the referee blows for full time, and there it is. We're heading to the Champions League final, and the Cinderella story continues. What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 74, and today we are returning with our first ever FA Cup final, as Tony's done well to keep the ball there and find on Yakin. I want to give it back to Ivan if I can, down the right hand side, in behind Dendonka. Has he got a teammate? Oh! I can't believe it! It's not a bad first touch, it's a better second one though. Oh, what a goal! Oh! Corner whips in, Tony can't win it, but Sean heads it away. And Watkins. Oh. Oh, he's on! He's on! Wolves made us work for it, but the trophy is in the cabinet. We're gassed, we're exhausted, but we're still going for the treble. 1 of 3 down. It's our first ever FA Cup. And today we're returning with the final 2 games in the Premier League as we face Arsenal away in North London and Manchester City at home, where, as we know, all we need, because of the goal difference swing, is just a point to be crowned champions. There's half an hour to go. This is absolutely nerve-wracking. No. Yes! Roberto! Gutiérrez! Oh my God! The boys are celebrating. Mathematically it's not confirmed, but because of the goal difference swing, we know it is over. Brentford are Premier League champions in one of the worst possible ways, but we'll take it. What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 76, and today we are returning with the Champions League final. Yes, Brentford going for a historic treble at the start of the season. If you would have told me we were on for the treble in the final episode of the season, I would have been like, what? All I've won is the EFL Cup, what are you talking about? But yeah, 45 minutes to go. This is as tense as it gets. Played some good football though, to be fair. As Tony's snapshot is blocked, De Silva gets it back. Oh, it's gone in! It's gone in! How has that gone in? Josh De Silva. Brentford OG has given us the lead. Is that it? It's over! The amount of finals I do which are goal glut, and on this game as well, that's all it is. It hasn't hit me. We've won the Champions League. Now we've won the treble. We've left Brentford with an incredible team here. A 5-star side with some incredible young talent as well. I think our job with Brentford is done. AC Milan needed a change. Stefano Pioli was sacked in the summer. They offered me the job and I said, buongiorno. This team is on the brink of absolute collapse, and this is the main reason why I've come here. Their identity is non-existent. I can't really work out what team they're trying to be. And in the end, Timo said, what a chance I've got to establish myself as the new big dog for the Catalan Giants. Timo goes for £100 million, and the question is, who's going to replace him? Have you got any ideas, guys? Well, I think we all knew who was going to be coming in. Roberto Gutiérrez, the goal machine. He always seemed to be in Ivan Toney's shadow. He always seemed to be the Robin to Tony's Batman. He wanted to leave and be a star elsewhere and become the main man. Roberto Gutiérrez has got the chance. Yes, he's followed me from West London to Milan, 23 years old, 89 overall, a physical beast, a technical monster, 5-star, and Gutiérrez now is stepping out of Ivan Toney's shadow and saying, I am the hero. What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 94, and today we're returning our first cup final with AC Milan as we take on our great rivals Inter in the Coppa Italia final. And they are the best team in Italy right now, and I don't think anyone can deny it. 10 minutes in, Gomez with the finish. Maxi Gomez, the goal scorer, picks it back up. Now, Osimhen through the gap. Verratti makes it too. Unstoppable. Oh, it's over. It's over. That'll do it. 3-2. And in our first of two cup finals, we lose the opener. Inter's domestic double completed. And for Milan, the wait for that first piece of silverware goes on. What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 95, and it might be my final game in charge of AC Milan. We are heading into our first European final with Keane and Rob. That's a great first touch. Roberto! I can't break. I can't pause! I've won the Europa League! My job was on the line, and we might well have just about kept it, courtesy of the goal machine. The captain saving my bacon, not for the first time. Milan, Europa League winners. What a thriller in Germany. So twice we surrendered a 1-goal lead. Barca were exploiting my fragile defence, and with 12.5 minutes to go, Timo Werner does it again. Barca 3, Milan 2, and I was thinking, do you know what? This wouldn't be a disastrous result. It would mean our unbeaten run comes to an end, but it's not terrible. We'll go back to the San Siro, only being 1 goal down, it won't be over. But Roberto said, sod that, we are not losing tonight at the Catalan Giants. No way. He was quiet all game long. They've done such a great job at shutting him down, but once he got the one chance, I couldn't miss. Smacks it in, it's 3-3, and in crazy late drama at the new camp. Oh! Roberto Gutiérrez! It's one of the goals of the series! And it's 4-3. Roberto Gutiérrez lifts the Serie A title. We are Serie A winners in our second year of AC Milan. So Keane down by Spurs, Tonali now down by Spurs, but Milan not down by Spurs, up on Spurs 3-0. 22 minutes to go, and this would be the clincher. So the question was, at the San Siro, could we do it? Could Roberto Gutiérrez break that Serie A goal scorer record? You know that Tony broke it in the Premier League, and now Rob, all eyes on him, had a chance to break it in Italy. Opened in 10 minutes, our first chance fell early, and we took it. 1 of 3 needed. Lovely little build up. Timmermans rolls him through, and El Capitano's first shot of the game finds the top corner. Once again, we're on the break. It's a dynamic duo of Timmermans and Gutiérrez linking up. And Elias this season is the second highest scorer in the Serie A. And he's just assisted Rob for the equaling goal at number 36. Timmermans this year has been incredible. but Roberto is still the main man, and there it is. History, record equaling goal for Roberto. 45 minutes to go, and the question was, in that second half, could Roberto get the third goal, the match ball, the hat-trick, and the 37th of the season that would see him break the record? Well, 10 minutes after the restart, it's over. It's over! You know, at Brentford, he was unbelievable. But since joining to Milan, he's taken his game to the next level. And that's what legends do. Final score, 4-0 over Cagliari. But whilst the points are nice and we get to the magic 100, what mattered to me was seeing that Rob would leave the pitch with the match ball, not just for the hat-trick, because this was the ball where he broke the record as well. It came down to who was more clinical. That was us, and mission accomplished. The board wanted the treble, the dreams remain alive, but I've done what I wanted to do. We've picked up the domestic double. What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 112, and today we are returning with the season finale as we wrap up our second year with AC Milan, going for the magic treble. Section by Rebello now. Gutiérrez might need a teammate. Two man's running forward. Just didn't slip it in time. We'll come to Callum, and oh, it's gone in! How is that gone in? Oh, Dino! There's just something about, you know, first-time shots and routine saves that should be made. The goalkeepers this year, they're just so, again. Oh! I'm not going to blame him for that one, but this guy again. That's a great ball. Oh, I can't believe it. This is one of those games where the FIFA gods are saying, all right, this is for you. Oh. Roberto. Certainly what you call a Champions League final to remember this one. 5 goals in the first half and then 2 in the second, but 5-2 the scoreline as Milan run out winners and are champions of Europe once again. Oh, Real Madrid were in the Europa Conference League this year? I knew they were in the Champions League, but the Europa Conference League? And they only got to the semis? Wow, okay, fair enough. As for the Europa League, that was won by... Oh! Get in! Up these! Get in! So there you go, what an AC Milan team we finish up with then. A 5-star side with some extraordinary young talent. And a roster which we assembled in the 2 years to be proud of. So the question is, as we end today's episode, where do we go next? Florentino Perez welcomes me to the Bernabeu, but says pretty clearly, there's no such thing as borrowed time here at Madrid. You underperform, you're out the door. So in our first season with the Galacticos, well, our work is cut out. Yes, it is a 5-star team, but despite the evident quality, there are major problems at the Bernabeu. It's a good team, again, but it's aging. And with several players with their deals up come the end of the year, counting them with me, you've got 5, you've got 6, you've got 7, you've got 8, you've got 9, you've got 10 players who are about to walk out the door on free transfers with a squad of only 28 man deep. This Real Madrid team needs a big rebuild. German Ledesma, Sergio Ramos' regen, is at the Bernabeu, and it just feels right. And as we still have over 230 million in the budget, I think we need to sign another Galactico. I think you all knew he was going to be Roberto Gutiérrez. Yes, after leaving Brentford to join Milan, of course we were going to take him with him to the San Siro. He elevated his game when he touched down in Italy, and he's become the best striker in the world. At 25 years old and 93 rated for £210 million. Welcome to the Bernabeu on a 5-year, £310,000 a week contract. The goal machine, Roberto Gutiérrez, absolutely buzzing to pull it off. What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 118, and I'm starting today's episode off by asking you one simple question. Why is Calvin Phillips in goal for Real Sociedad. So heading into the game, I was thinking, right, let's just get a couple of shots on target and a couple of easy goals because we should dominate pretty easily. But instead, Marco Bielsa, are you watching? Calvin Phillips made 2 great saves early, kept the score at 0-0, including a one-on-one, and then 20 minutes into the game, he denies Ferran Torres from 6 shots. But for Roberto, you might have noticed it during the episode, top scorer in La Liga, 14 goals and 7 assists in 15 games. You might have seen it. If you didn't, here you go. He's now hit 94 overall. Only 1 defeat so far, and for our first ever Madrid derby away against Diego Simeone's side. Well, how about this for a start? 18 minutes in, it's Roberto, Tony Yeboah, Gutiérrez. You know, we got one of the fastest teams in the land, and as Torres dinks it over the top, Robbie beats Ruben Neves, goes one-on-one, and oh, don't do it to him like that, Gutiérrez. Absolutely brilliant. Out of 8 minutes to go, I needed a hero, I needed a moment of magic, I needed something special. No! God, I was inches away. He cuts it across to Roberto, who just about gets his feet sorted to deal the oncoming Mike and drill it past the Frenchman and former teammate for our 4th at the San Siro. Final score, AC Milan 1, Real Madrid 4, and talk about a bounce back. The champions, the holders, one of the favourites, torn apart by their former club captain, Roberto, the goal machine, Gutiérrez. But as Gutiérrez would lift the trophy alongside Valverde, there it is, we are La Liga winners with Real Madrid in our first season at the Bernabeu. What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 131, and we are returning today with the Champions League final in our first season with Real Madrid as we take on the Germans, RB Leipzig, in our 3rd CL final in 4 years with 3 different teams. Fatty's on the move, and Ansu drills it in, and the former Barca wonder kid has done it on the big stage at the Bernabeu. There's Quiroga, who's been excellent in Europe this year, feeds it out wide towards Fran Garcia, and here is our left back who got the assist for our first. He's found Fatty, who's found Roberto, and it's 2. And Torres and Quiroga. Oh! See you later. Put the engraving on the trophy, half an hour in. Leipzig 0, Real Madrid 3. It's a brace for Bobby already. And as Valverde finds Robbie, again we're on the break here. Quiroga will find Torres, and this should be free. 1-2. Oh, it's clinical, absolutely clinical. Leipzig are going to do something miraculous. They need a goal before the break, and they've got one as well, right on cue. Haidara at the back stick after the ball was played through to him, drills it past Streniak, and they've got a goal to celebrate. The question is, whilst my defending is horrendous, can they get another 3 in the second half? You think about a big win over Milan in the San Siro, then a big win in the Nou Camp over Barcelona. Oh goodness, but I tell you what, whilst my offence has been something to behold this season, my defence has been poor, and here at the Bernabeu, RB Leipzig have battled back from 4 down to now have the deficit halved to just 2. There's just under 10 minutes to go, and it's 4-3. We were 4-0 up, and we only win it by a goal. But it doesn't matter how you do it, so long as you do it. Real Madrid have won a league and European double, and are champions of Europe once again. But we're very, very lucky. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious me. I can't believe that, guys. 4-0 up, and they only won it by a goal. You almost witnessed the biggest choke of all time there. Thankfully, just about managed to hold on. I think we're done with Real Madrid. And I have to be honest as well, you know, that's the Europa Conference League background. I have to be honest, after 8 seasons in this career mode, I think maybe it's time to end it here. I have to say, I certainly didn't plan to do it this season. I thought we were going to do 2 seasons with Real Madrid, you know, win the domestic double this year and then the Champions League next year. That was my aim. But despite not winning a treble with Real Madrid, despite not winning a Copa del Rey with Real Madrid, I mean, I have to say, I I feel very satisfied with what we've done in this save. I'm so grateful for your support. It's been fantastic from the very first season, and after 8 years, 3 teams, 3 Champions League, and a hell of a lot of more domestic honours as well, I've had an absolute blast, and I've really enjoyed this save. It's been one of my absolute favourites. So thank you for watching, guys. Much love to you all. And I won't see you for another episode of Career Mode very soon, but I will see you for the start of my new Career Mode next weekend, and also the season finale, the highlights, the best bits, a montage of this one very soon. Much love to you all, guys. Appreciate all your support throughout, and I'll see you for a brand new Career Mode very soon.